Okay, everyone, news flash. Social media lead generation is really, really cheap. You're gonna have to excuse the hair. I ran out of oil at home. Yeah, whoever lives in the countryside, if you in the UK, if you're running on oil, make sure you get one of those little sensors or something that tells you that you're going to run out. Otherwise, you're sort of looking in the top with a torch and thinking you've got a while, and then suddenly you wake up one morning and it's really cold, and it just happens to be when it's gone down to like -5 in the morning. Yeah, so that's why the hair looks like this. So I've come into the office, I haven't actually showered. Rank, I know I've washed, but have a nice bath tonight. Anyway, revelation: social media marketing is really, 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 really cheap. Especially if you get it right and you kind of know what you're doing. The most common thing that I see with people I know, other businesses that we deal with, friends of mine that have got businesses, is that they just boost posts. You've probably all seen it. You can go on if you've got any type of business Facebook page, you can just see anything you post, you can boost the post. Now, the problem with boosting the post is, well, it gives you can boost to locality. You can boost, I think, to a very small proportion of interests, I think. But it doesn't really give you much else. It's a really nice way of Facebook getting some money off you, basically, and throwing you out there so that some people will see it. It's not to say that it doesn't work, but if you're going to do Facebook marketing properly, then you need to basically do it properly using Ads Manager, which is what we use, and get it done properly and actually start really working up your pixel, which we'll talk about, and the audiences and how you can learn about the audiences and how it's cheaper to get to some audiences and blah, blah, blah. But I want to give you an example of just how cheap we're doing it. So doing these lives, if you've seen these before, and what I do is I'll do a live for, let's say, 4 weeks on a particular subject, and then I'll take, looking at the back end of my business page, Facebook business page, I'll look at what posts had the most engagement. And what I mean by engagement is, let's say 100 people saw it and the engagement was 60%. 60 of those 100 watched your video, so it had good engagement. Then what Facebook does, it goes out and finds other people. So what Facebook is really, really enjoying at the moment is the amount of people going live, and the same on Instagram. And I actually noticed last night, on Instagram, when you can press the I think it's the search, and it comes up with loads of different boxes of all the things that are going on. So basically anyone in your community that have been liking things and stuff like that, all the videos are up there to try and give you different content to look at. I noticed last night that I would say if you think about every page that you scroll, I would say that on every 3 scrolls, I saw a live video. Now, I've never really noticed that before. Now, the reason that the people who are in the know are doing live like this is because Facebook's biggest interests are the people using Facebook. Don't get me wrong. They love people like me who are spending money on Facebook advertising, but we wouldn't have anyone to advertise to if it wasn't for Facebook and Facebook's users. So that's who they are looking out for the most. Now, they control you by, your adverts and things like that. What they don't want to happen is your feed just to become full of ads, because then you're going to get bored of using Facebook. You're going to get sick of it. You're not going to want to go on there anymore because you're getting bored of the ads. So, there's a balance that they have to have with all that going on as their users are streaming, as their users are going through their streams. Now, the thing with live, and this is why all the platforms are really into live, is because if I'm doing a live here now, so been on for 4 minutes and 33 seconds, let's say this video is 8 minutes long. If I get a good engagement of people watching this video, Facebook, which is free, by the way, Facebook, in the background, its algorithms are going, okay, so that Nick Boddington, on that video he's had like 60% engagement. We need to find more people who are going to be enjoying his videos. it's going to do two things. It's going to help grow my brand because more new people are going to see my content. But Facebook is more important in putting my content in front of people that it thinks will be interested in my content. Does that make sense? So effectively, from a marketer's point of view, Facebook is helping me for free go out there and find me new people. And at the same time, it's saying, okay, so let's look at the audience that 60% that are engaging with Nick's video. They're small business owners. They're a mix between male and female. They turn over 200,000 a year. They're based all around the UK, whatever it is. Let's find more of those, because then they're going to really like us because we found them good content. So it's working both ways. Now, the idea is to utilize what's going on in Facebook. So if it's liking lives, what we need to seem to be true is, and which we know is true, is that Facebook likes video. So if you start playing your ads as videos like this, so basically we just download this video and put it in, what's going to happen then is that Facebook is going to charge us less so that we do it more. Do you see what I mean? And that's why Facebook is so cheap. So 2 examples. We have a company called Pets Palace, which sells pet stuff, really cool pet stuff that we think our pets would want because we love our pets. And it's like we're advertising a pet toothbrush at the moment. So you can put doggy toothpaste in the top and they chew on it and it basically takes all the plaque off their teeth. Now, we are getting that ad goes into Facebook. I haven't put it on Instagram. It's just on Facebook. And at the moment, it's learning about the audience and stuff. So it hasn't been up for very long. For the cost for someone to see that ad on their stream, click it to go through to my website, is costing me 11p. 11p per clip. Compared to the Repwell t-shirts, because if you've watched this, you know that we've got a brand called Repwell, which is like a fitness brand. That's costing us between 50 and 79p a click. So a lot, 8 times the amount to get someone. Now, in the grand scale of things, you think, well, 79p is still not a lot, and 11p is not a lot. But when you start trying to get your conversions right, so the price of the tea is X, I need to sell it. I need my ad cost to be X so that I can make the profit. When you start spending more money on it, all you're trying to do is get that conversion cost down so that you can make more profit, because it may not work. So if your costs per the ad are too high, you're not going to be able to sell the product that you want to sell it at the price at. But at 11p per click for a $17.99 product, if I can get for every 10 clicks, 1 order, for every 20 clicks, 1 order, there's great profit margins there. Now, it has been a long time since we saw any cost like this. Now, Facebook advertising has been around a while. I wish I'd bought shares in it when it floated, because God knows what they'd be worth now. But at the time, even as an advertiser, stupid me, we think, oh, it's not going to work. Everyone's not going to like using Facebook. Facebook's going to die. No one's going to use it. Well and behold, it's still the biggest thing in the world and making more money than ever, and we all love it. Instagram is now also in that. So from the Repwell clothing point of view, most of our audience is on Instagram, but I use exactly the same system to choose whether it's on Instagram or whether my ads are on Facebook or whether I want them on both. It's super, super easy to use once you understand how to do it. Before that, it's really complicated, but it's really, really, really cheap. Let me just close the messages down, taking my attention away from you guys. I apologize. It's really, really, really cheap. You need to look into it. If you want to know more about it, I haven't even put a picture in here. God, I've got so going on about it. Go to letsrunsocial.com. That's letsrunsocial.com. And you can speak to myself or one of the members of my team about what you're looking to do in social media, whether that's you've already got social media going and you don't really know what you're doing, or you've got social media going and you're spending too much money and you want it to be looked at because you're kind of pulling your hair out how to get it going, or you've not done it at all, letsrunsocial.com is a really nice landing page. Just read what it says or go straight down to the bottom, fill in your email address. We'll get your email and we'll get in contact. Okay, hope you enjoy this video and I shall see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.